Hi. Today is the 6th of July, and it's my birthday. I just turned 25. That's right, a quarter of a century. A quarter of life? Halfway there? Just the beginning? I'm not sure. But I do know this. Today, I want to speak from the heart, not as a podcast host, but just as a person. Like a friend who paused for a moment to reflect. Want to join me? First, I want to say thank you. To you, everyone who listens, who messages me, who simply presses play and goes about their day. Your time is the most precious gift. Because time is life. So here I am, sitting in my room with a cup of coffee. There's a cake on the table, candles waiting, and in the other room I can hear my friends laughing. They came over. They're here for me, but I decided to talk to you first, because this moment, this reflection matters, at least to me. I remember being a kid and thinking, when I turn 25, I'll be all grown up. I'll have it all figured out. I'll be successful, confident, and my life will be neatly organized. But of course, that's not how it works. 25 isn't arriving, it's on the way. It's not the final chapter, it's a plot twist. It's when you've got enough experience to carry scars and stories, but still so much unknown ahead. Only now, you're not quite as afraid of that unknown anymore. I've had to let go of a lot. People, dreams, illusions. There were times I felt like everything was falling apart, like it was the end. I remember my first real failure at 21. I thought no one would understand, that I had ruined everything. Now, I'm grateful. That moment taught me how to get back up. You know what they say, at 25 you realize your mom was right. That's definitely true. I started listening to my parents more, started valuing their presence. They're my roots. And without roots, we're just leaves blowing in the wind. 25 is when you start noticing beauty in the small things, not in loud achievements or crazy nights, but in the morning light on your windowsill, in a friend's unexpected call, in a dog chasing a ball at the park, in that cup of coffee you made yourself at 7 a.m., in yourself as you are. I'm not perfect. I have rough days. I get tired, angry, self-doubting. But I keep learning. Every day. And that's what makes me stronger. Sometimes I write letters to myself. Here's the one I wrote today. Dear me, you've changed. You're no longer the naive girl who was scared to say her dreams out loud. You speak now, loudly, clearly. And maybe you're not exactly where you hope to be, but you're on your way. You no longer seek approval from everyone. You're seeking meaning, truth. And you're finding yourself. Not completely, but you've started. And that's already a victory. Keep going. I'm with you. With love, you. I still dream. Dreams are fuel. I dream of visiting Iceland. I dream of writing a book. I dream of one day meeting someone who loves me, not for a perfect image, but for who I am, with all my flaws and quirks. I dream of continuing this podcast, of speaking, of being heard, because in a world full of noise, sometimes you need one voice that says, "You're not alone. You'll be okay." One thing I've learned at 25, friendship is a choice. Not about blood, not even shared hobbies. It's about spirit. I've learned to let go of people who left, of people who became strangers. And I've learned to treasure those who stayed. The ones who text, "How are you?" just because. I still feel lonely sometimes, even around people. But I'm learning to be okay with myself both in company and in silence. Because at the end of the day, if you feel good with yourself, you're good anywhere. Today, I turned 25. I'm not throwing a wild party. No fireworks. No crowds. Just quiet. Music. Me. The real me. And you. My listeners. My soulmates. I'm smiling. Because inside, there's light. Because today isn't just a date, it's a symbol, a moment where I allow myself to simply be. To live, to feel, not chase, not prove, just be. I gave myself forgiveness for every mistake, every failed plan. I gave myself acceptance for who I truly am. No filters. I gave myself freedom to do what I love, to be with who I want. And you know what? That's the best gift I could have ever received. From me to me, you're listening. Maybe you're 25, or 19, or 40. It doesn't matter. What matters is, you're alive. You're moving. You're trying. You're loving. You're restarting. And that is life. Messy, beautiful, frustrating, magical life. And if today you feel tired, just remember, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be you. 1. Everything changes, and that's okay. 2. People come and go. Appreciate them while they're here. 3. It's better to be alone than with the wrong people. 4. Money matters, but time is priceless. 5. Love starts with you. 6. Dreams don't have to be realistic. They just have to be alive. 7. Simplicity often means honesty. 8. Happiness isn't a goal, it's a way of being. 9. Sometimes you just need silence. 10. Life is a podcast unscripted, but full of soul. Thank you for spending this day with me. Thank you for listening. For feeling. Today, I turned 25. And I'm truly happy that you're a part of my story. Now I'm going to join my people, my cake, my candles. But before I go, I want to leave you with one thought. Take care of yourself. And celebrate every day like it's your birthday. Because you just the way you are already a reason to celebrate. With love, Emily.